Hi, what I want to show you today is how to use Hippo CMS to publish content to your website, a mobile site, as well as an iPad magazine that I've created and uploaded to the Apple App Store so people can install it on their iPad devices. So the first thing that I wanted to show you is my normal website. This is my Go Green demo site, which contains all kinds of information about green products that we're selling. It has background information, some job descriptions, some events in there. There's a Twitter feed that we're rendering on screen. There's a news and events section with all kinds of news articles. There's some faceted navigation in here. There's a product catalog. This is where we offer our products, and get some user-generated content in there as well. So you can leave a comment, you can put in your rating and say what you think of the product, etc. So this is my normal site. Now let me show you what that looks like when you look at it on a mobile device. So what I have here is these two excellent devices. One is my iPhone, on which I have loaded the mobile version of my website. And as you can see here, there's a little bit of navigation in the top. It's just products and events, and then within products you have popular, recent products, and there's also a search functionality in here. The interesting thing about this is that the mobile version has a different navigational structure. The structure of the site itself is really different from the large website. So let me go back. You see products and events in here. If you go to the normal site and you look at that, then there's a navigational setup with home, news and events, jobs, products, and about. And for example, the whole jobs part of the site is missing from the mobile website, and we do that intentionally. Also, the mobile site does not have a home page because we gather that if someone would be visiting our site using their mobile device, they're probably somewhere in a store or on the street, and they're looking for one of our products, and they want to just go in and get some information about those recyclable plastic cups that we're selling, and maybe they want to put in a comment when they're actually looking at the product in a shop somewhere. Now, the other thing which is in my mobile website, let me navigate to that for you, is the events section. So I have all kinds of event descriptions in here. Let me navigate to one. This is the Bio and Eco Expo. So this is an event that we have posted on our website, also on the mobile site. As you can see, I can immediately jump to Google Maps, which will tell me how to get there. And this is an event that I want to use and push to my iPad magazine as well. So here's my iPad, and as you can see, this is really an app that I have installed, and it's based on the Pugpig framework, an open source framework for creating iPad magazines that also run on Android, by the way. So what you see here is my Go Green content. These are the events that I have in the Go Green website, but now rendered inside something that looks like a magazine. So it has this iPad magazine feel to it. You can very simply and quickly flip through the pages. You can if they're longer than one page, you can actually scroll up and down. You can double click the page, and then you get this really nice overview of all the pages in the magazine. You can very quickly flip from one page to another one like that. But also you can use all kinds of animations in here, thankfully to the HTML5 support that it has built in, so you can flip through those products that I had before. Remember the recycled plastic cup that I showed you on the mobile device? Well, it's also available within our iPad magazine in app store, so to speak. So what I can imagine is if you'd have this magazine and you distribute it to your audience, and they install it, you can have a real shop in there, and you can actually click a product, get some inside information about it, and get them to actually buy the product right there from the magazine. Now let me go back to this these events pages. So there's the which one was it? The Bio and Eco Expo. This is the article that I was also showing to you on the mobile device. Note how how different it looks On the mobile site, you know, it says Bio and Eco Expo, and then there's the subtitle underneath. There's a little icon there that says November 17th, which is the date, and then there's the content, which is neatly formatted, you know, to fit on the screen of the iPhone or another mobile device. If you render that in the iPad magazine, then maybe it looks very different. So we try to give it this classy newspaper look and feel with, you know, the nice capital in there and a well readable font. You know, so it really looks appealing, you know, like a newspaper on the iPad. Also note the multi-column layout, so text flows over into multiple columns. Also, that is an HTML5 CSS3 feature that we're using in here. So now let me show you, you know, what happens inside the CMS. So now going back to the CMS, and I'm going to show you that event that I had. So this was the Bio and Eco Expo. I'm just going to search for it. It's the top one in here. The first international specialized exhibition, which is the subtitle that you saw on the iPad, on the iPhone version. You can go in and edit the content for this thing and say, okay, this is Bio and Eco Expo, and it was you know, let me change this a little bit and see. It's the Bio and eco-friendly expo. I'm just going to put it in between quotes so you would be able to tell where the difference goes. This is, you know, standard Hippo behavior. It will show you the changes that you've put in. Now, normally you would go into a workflow, but I'm not going to do that today. I'm just going to publish the article right away, push it live to all our channels at once. Now, as I click this button, it will, you know, immediately be available to all the channels. Let me show you those channels. This is my channel manager, and in here you see a list of all the channels that I have available in my system. I actually have some mobile sites, some websites. I have you know, different translations, French, English, Dutch, and then there's the iPad magazine, which is the one that I'm showing you as well. So now that I changed that content, let's go to the website and see what it looks like. If I go to news and events and navigate to the events section, then in here there'll be this article, this event description called Bio and Eco Friendly Expo. There you go. That's the one that I just changed. It's, you know, my change is there in the overview. It's there in the detail page. And now, of course, when I would go to the iPhone version, excuse me, the mobile version, and if I refresh this page, you know, now it changes into the Bio and Eco, is it visible? Bio and Eco Friendly Expo. There you go. So this is still showing the old content. As you can see, it says Bio and Eco Expo. There's no friendly in there yet, and this is because it will cache the contents for a little while, and then every so often it checks for updates and then refreshes the magazine, and you should see that happen in a couple of seconds or so. There you go. So the update is now retrieved from the server, and you have the new fresh content in here. So what happens is that I'm actually subscribed to this magazine, which is the Hippo Go Green magazine, our demo installation. And if you'd have multiple editions for this magazine, then in here you'd have you know, not just one, but, you know, for every month a periodical, or you know, maybe every week or every day or so. So you can push new magazine editions to the client. What is also really awesome about the Public framework is, of course, you know, that it takes into account the aspect of or what you call it, the orientation of the iPad device, so you can easily rotate it, and it will, you know, reformat the page very nicely. Another thing which I think is particularly cool is you can actually use the search functionality to search for anything within the content of the magazine. It will automatically move to the pages where it's shown. And this is something, you know, that not a lot of iPad magazine frameworks do nowadays, because they don't render content as content but as mere images. So with this, you know, you get a much more dynamic environment which shows you live content. You can draw in live Twitter feeds and stuff from the web. You can have interactive advertisements in here and everything. You know, and with Hippo, you know, you'll have that content available on all their different channels, mobile, iPad, magazines, or the website. And that's just what I wanted to show you today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like it. If you want to know more about Hippo and our multi-channel capabilities, then go to www.onehippo.com. This is our corporate website with all kinds of background information, and there's a button right here called Try Hippo CMS. You should press that and take a look at Hippo CMS itself. You can play around with it online or download a trial version. All right, enjoy. Thank you so much.